I'm Joseph Thormig of the Jogoland Group, and welcome to Jogobiz. Years ago, I worked for a national drugstore chain as a clerk. We had a manager and several supervisors. Our nightly closing duties included making bags of ice for sale the next day and rounding up the shopping carts in the parking lot. Every night, the closing supervisor, we'll call him Mason, would come to me and say, "Joe, do you want to make bags of ice or do you want to get the shopping carts?" Well, I really hated making bags of ice, so I always chose to get the shopping carts. One night Mason came to me as usual and said, "Joe, do you want to get the shopping carts or do you want to make bags of ice?" And as always, I said, "I'll get the shopping carts." He actually stamped his foot on the floor and whined, "You always do the carts." "Mason, you're in charge. If you want to get the carts, just tell me to go make the ice." "But I wanted to give you a choice." "And I took it." "But it's not fair." I don't think Mason ever understood his own actions. He probably thought he was trying to be a good guy by offering me a choice, but it wasn't really a choice if he were only willing to accept one answer. It's similar to friends who offer to give you a ride to the airport or help you move into a new house, but secretly think, please say no, and then resent you when you say yes. I've often said I'd rather work for a curmudgeon who is fair and consistent than someone who tries to be everyone's friend, but is either passive-aggressive in his or her managing, or dumps all the work on the good workers because he or she is too nice to delegate or discipline the bad workers. While it's great if your boss is a nice person and you get along with him or her, it's not a popularity contest, and you're there to work. His or her job is to manage and delegate, not to be your friend. And bosses should realize that too. Fair and consistent first, then worry about being everyone's friend. I'm Joseph Thormig of the Jogoland Group. Thanks for watching.